Top 8 Travel Destinations in Italy. Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. Top 8 Travel Destinations in Italy. So make sure to watch the full video. 8. Pisa. The city of Pisa, located along the Arno River in the northwestern region of Tuscany, still retains remarkable vestiges of the golden age of medieval trading empires. While the Leaning Tower is a must-see, visiting the city just to snap a photo of its most popular landmark is like staring at a tree and missing an entire forest. The famous monument is surrounded by one of the most beautiful squares in Italy, the Campo dei Miracoli, or Square of Miracles. This extraordinary piazza contains magnificent examples of the Italian Renaissance, including the cathedral, the baptistry, and the Camposanto monument, all of which contain marble features, sculptures, frescoes, and historical monuments. The square is dotted with various souvenir shops and bakeries serving delicious shortbread. Beyond the wonders, the beauty of the Arno River often impresses many tourists. Since Pisa is crossed by a river, there are several charming bridges connecting one side to the other, such as the Ponte di Mezzo. The banks on both sides offer picturesque houses, impressive buildings, and greenery. The University of Pisa, with its 60,000 students, gives the city a young atmosphere. The streets and waterways of Pisa often host lively cultural events such as the Luminara Festival, the Regatta of the Ancient Maritime Republic, and the Game of Bridge, a friendly medieval game between the two departments of the city. 7. Italian Lakes Region. Italian Lakes Region. The Italian Lakes region stretches across northern Italy. The southern ends of most lakes are relatively flat, but the northern ends are mountainous due to the depth of the lakes in the Alps. Popular with tourists for over 100 years, Italy's lakes boast a pleasant climate and stunning scenery. The 40-mile-long lake sits on the southern side of the Alps, stretching into the south of the Swiss canton of Ticino. Its most popular attraction is Isola Bella, a stunning island known for its royal palace and pristine gardens. Known for its lavish setting and lavish Renaissance villas, Lake Como plays host to celebrities, royalty, and wealthy visitors. At the center of the lake are Bellagio, a romantic town of cobbled streets and brightly colored mansions. Lake Garda. Lake Garda, Italy's largest lake, is the perfect combination of history, culture, and outdoor adventure. Stroll through the lemon groves of Limone, go windsurfing on Riva del Garda, or explore the ancient castles of Malcesine. At the southern end of the lake are Sirmione, a popular resort with Roman ruins, a medieval castle, and thermal baths. Lake Iseo is one of Italy's lesser-known lakes, although it is home to the largest lake island in Central Europe. Monte Isola is dotted with picturesque villages and several beautiful 15th-century churches. 6. Sicily. Sicily is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea, opposite the southern tip of Italy, in the narrow Strait of Messina. Due to its location, it has long been a crossroads and therefore distinct from the rest of the country in terms of history, culture, and cuisine. The best example is Palermo, the capital and largest city of Sicily, founded over 2,700 years ago. Since then, all Phoenicians and Romans, Arabs, and Normans have ruled there. And each civilization has left behind artistic and architectural treasures as well as culinary influences. Agrigento. In addition, the island is dotted with many important archaeological sites and today offers some of Sicily's most popular tourist attractions. The impressive ruins of Taormina's ancient theater and centuries-old buildings in the Valley of the Temples date back to ancient Greece. Others, like the perched castle of Erech, were built in the Middle Ages. Sicily is known for its rugged beauty, with rugged cliffs and secluded beaches fringed by sparkling waters, fertile farmland, and mountains dotting its interior. Mount Etna. One of the most active volcanoes in the world and the highest peak south of the Italian Alps, dominates everything. 5. Siena. Nestled on 3 hills in the heart of Tuscany, Siena takes visitors back to the Middle Ages. With its well-preserved historic center and medieval horse racing tradition known as Il Palio. Once a wealthy city, the historic center of Siena is one of the most visited attractions in Italy, as it still preserves many works of art and magnificent buildings from this period. Piazza del Field in Siena is considered one of the most beautiful medieval squares in Europe. This fan-shaped square is famous for its architectural treasures, such as the Fountain of Joy, the Palazzo Pubblico, and the Tower of Mangia. Campo Square. Another architectural gem in Siena is the Duomo, a beautiful black and white cathedral of Italian Romanesque design. with fine features such as marble floors, stained glass windows, carvings, paintings, and engravings. The square is also a great place to relax, people watch and enjoy wine, coffee, pizza, focaccia, and ice cream made from local specialties. The Palio race is held twice a year in Field Square and draws large crowds each year. The 700-year-old tradition involves representatives from 17 different regions racing bareback on a cobbled square. Siena is also home to the University of Siena, one of the oldest public universities in Italy. Best known for its Faculty of Medicine and Law. 4 Cinque Terrace. 5 picturesque fishing villages in shades of blue, yellow, and pink, all clinging to the side of cliffs and opening out to the sea. These villages and the surrounding green hills make up the Cinque Terre National Park, one of the most popular tourist destinations in Italy. The villages of Cinque Terre, located on the Ligurian coast in northwest Italy, have some of the most beautiful landscapes in the country, including vineyard terraces dating back hundreds of years. Means 5 places, and the Cinque Terre is made up of 5 municipalities: Riomaggiore, Manarola, Vernazza, Monterosso, and Corniglia. Riomaggiore has a medieval castle and the bustling Via Colombo, while Manarola is full of colorful boats, pools, and caves. 2 is a paved road connecting the 5 villages, suitable for all ages. Cinque Terre has few cars, as the villages are small and easy to walk. However, all the villages are connected by a railway system that regularly connects Genoa and La Spezia, serving the 5 municipalities. 3 Amalfi Coast. The Amalfi Coast is located in the Campania region of southwestern Italy, famous for its extraordinary beauty, and is one of Italy's most popular tourist destinations. Stretching 30 miles along the southern side of the Sorrento Peninsula, the Amalfi Coast is known for its scenic coastline of shimmering bays, rugged cliffs, lemon groves, colorful villas, and luxury resorts. One of the most romantic and elegant towns on the Amalfi Coast. Positano's many calling cards include beautiful pebble beaches, pastel-colored houses, picturesque mountains, waterfalls, and the 13th century Black Madonna. Positano, one of the larger towns, Amalfi, has charming squares with restaurants and souvenir shops. The town of Ravello, on the hills above Amalfi, is popular for its beautiful garden villas and artwork, as well as its lively art and music festivals. Furor is often called the Painted Town due to its many murals and also has a charming bay. 2 Pompeii. Pompeii, one of Italy's most popular tourist destinations, Pompeii is a famous Roman city that was buried underfoot in volcanic ash nearly 1,700 years after the catastrophic eruption of Vesuvius. Excavations at Pompeii began in 1748 and the site has yet to be fully excavated. The Pompeii tour gives you an insight into daily life in the ancient Roman world. Visitors can wander the old streets and see the remains of shops, pubs, bakeries, brothels, bathhouses, and dwellings, as well as buildings that served as trading and religious centers. Pompeii. Some of the most important buildings include the amphitheater, the forum, the Temple of Apollo, the cathedral, and the granary market, which contains a large number of artifacts and plaster casts of people and dogs who died in the disaster. In the complex of Pompeii, there are a large number of works of art and frescoes depicting erotic, mythological characters and hunting scenes. Near the entrance to the Pompeii ruins, visitors will find several souvenir shops as well as food vendors selling snacks and drinks. While the site itself only has a few dining options, there are several cafes and restaurants around the nearby station. 1 Venice. One of Italy's most popular tourist destinations, Venice is a unique city built on a lagoon surrounded by the Adriatic Sea. Located in northeastern Italy, Venice is an archipelago of 118 islands, all connected by hundreds of beautiful bridges and picturesque canals. Among the canals, the most famous is the Grand Canal, which divides the city into 2 parts. Scenic waterways and historic buildings make Venice one of the most romantic cities in the world. Venice is often crowded and expensive, but it's worth a visit for its magnificent monuments such as St. Mark's Square and the Basilica, the Doge's Palace, and the Rialto Bridge. One of the most popular things to do in Venice is a gondola ride along the Grand Canal. However, a jet ski ride along the peaceful back canal is just as fun. Piazza San Marco. Venice hosts one of Italy's liveliest carnivals every year, with streets filled with colorful costumes and masks and the Grand Canal filled with flotillas of decorated boats and gondolas. A popular souvenir to buy in Venice is one of the beautifully designed carnival masks. There are no cars in Venice, people can only walk or take water taxis from the canal network. Travelers should be aware that Venice often experiences high tides in spring and fall. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go.